Hello and welcome to another Brett Plays video. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Dash 7. Now this is an FSX outside and a Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 inside. So I believe it's got a 747 cockpit which helps run the 4 engines. Now this particular one, even though I've started in a parking space, it did start running. I have noticed on this particular one that if you turn the engines off, at least in this parking space, I could not turn them back on. So I'm going to leave them on as starting. It's a nice model. I'm using the Air Whisk Constant. There is probably more than half a dozen, may even be about 8 or 9 liveries, including the British Antarctic Research livery, which is a big bright red one. But we'll go inside and have a look at this. So you are looking at a 747 Asobo or Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 cockpit. So basically this is a modern cockpit put in a older FSX plane. So technically, I mean, the only reason I'd say that the 747 has been placed in, it's the only one with the 4 engine controls. But if you look outside, you won't see your normal cockpit because it's completely removed. So we'll give this a fly and see how it goes. Look, you are using modern everything inside, which is very cool. Nothing on there. We'll give it a try. If you're not into these mashups, then this one's not for you. If you like the idea of this though, and you get the flight control, but you have a more modern interior, awesome. Let's give this a run. Park brake on. Let's get going. That's what I do. Right, I didn't have it on, and I ended up turning it on. Okay. It's a bit to get spooled. It's actually not too bad. I think I read something in the updates that it had been updated to do that. Alright, so I am using version 1.05. There have been a bunch of updates when this first came out. So known issues on some of them. I probably may need tweaking for some users. Probably because the cockpit's slightly different. Version 1.01 was adjustments to the non-linear engine table, corrected engine idle, corrected engine spool up time for panel power. So there is some work being done on this on a fairly regular basis. So this particular one was converted by Don Finucci, which I've had a few other of his aircraft shown off, including what's called the Piaggio. Where's this car going? I think that way too. But I noticed that one actually now has original cockpit available. So work is still being done. But from comments I've read on his download files, it is a hobby, not a full-time job. So just be aware of that. So far, if you want a Dash 7 for your own enjoyment, and anybody else who wants this, wants to see you in this particular aircraft, will have to download the same aircraft and install it. Well, looks like we do get something when we push there. That would be that eye level. Let's see if we can get it enough to take off here. Got a lot of lift. Some decent suspension on those landing here too. Suck them up inside, thank you. Very nice. One level of flaps, thank you. We'll take those up. Now inside, look, very nice. I am getting something, a line across the top there. So I'm guessing there is mixture between is there. Am I sitting too far back? That's what it is. Alright. I'm getting my headrest, my own headrest. Okay. Do some climb, thank you. Can we hold the altitude? Yes, we can. Thank you. Should hold direction as well. Nope. Alright, so now we get 90% engine even though we are on 100% throttle. Maybe some auto thrust on this, or some controls that you need to no, I don't want to arm it, thank you. Can we turn that off? No. Yep. So look, it looks great, and the flight model is getting worked on. What I'll do is I'll make it a run around Sydney, like I do on a lot of my ones. It's not the fastest plane, but it's a Dash 7, so there's already a Dash 8 available for people to use. As well, the Q400. Does look good. What we'll do, bring this around, see if we can get it. Oh yeah, it's moving my Xbox controller there. So I'm probably getting a little bit of buffering there. See if I can get that controller. Stop vibrating, thank you. Alright, Sydney's looking good today. I don't know if I'm on live weather, I think I am. Recording this on a Saturday afternoon. Now there are a few people around, but I have their name tags to have at the moment. This is also the new Sydney update from Orbx. They've updated the Sydney pack, which looks really good. Alright, not that we're going to need it, but we will take in this long runway just because this could end up being a longer showcase or review. As far as flying, it does feel, well, it doesn't feel like a 747, which is obviously what you're getting here. But it's quite usable. It all depends on how you want to fly. If you want to fly from out here and then occasionally come in and press all your buttons and, you know, do all the stuff you normally would do. I don't know if everything is going to be touchable, like as in has the function on this particular aircraft. That would be something, you know, a lot more in-depth review, but fairly impressed. Way too low. Slow it down for a landing here, thank you. We'll take some landing gear. Well animated. Textures are holding up quite well for an FSX livery. I felt that the British Antarctic Division one looked a little bit too dull, but this one was added on one of the later, I think added on one of the later updates, and quite nice. On Air Greenland and UN liveries available. It comes in quite nicely. See how well it lands in a second. Something want to drop out of the sky, so very nice. Get yourself another free aircraft for your collection. Let's see if we we've got some reverses. Yes, we do. They don't like to work very well there, so I can turn on reverses, but it doesn't look like they were pushing the aircraft, but we'll try the brakes. Very nice. Alright, Dash 7. It is a mashup of FSX and modern day, like you used to get in FSX when they first came out and mashed them up from FS 2004 and FSX. It works and it looks great in a Microsoft Flight Sim. So like, comment, subscribe, all the rest, you know. But keep an eye out for other freeware aircraft that I will review. Link is in the description. Have a great day. Cheers.